What do I really think about Godforge? Let's find out. All right. Overall, it's been a wonderful experience pushing through and progressing through the game. And actually, I've I've taken it upon myself to try to beat it with using only rares. Now, I didn't start off using only rares. I didn't switch to an all rare team until stage 90. But I've been pushing with only rares ever since. I'm currently stuck on 112. Ice is giving me trouble. If you know, then you know. So I need to find some ways to get a little bit more damage in, and I think I could beat her, and then should be smooth sailing once again. But anyway, we're not here to talk about bugs. We're not here to talk about things that I know will be improved, like UI designs and all that stuff. I'm here to talk about the core gameplay loop and mechanics of Godforge. Basically, the things that make Godforge, right? So, first of all, I just want to say, playing Godforge on Wednesday when the alpha launched was one of the most memorable and enjoyable gaming experiences I've had in a long time. I wouldn't have live streamed for 15 hours straight if I wasn't having a blast. Like, at no point did I feel like playing the game was a chore. I was just going and going and going, and I was even playing on ×1 speed, playing it all in manual, just soaking up all the juicy goodness that is Godforge, right? But there are a very few things that I want to see changed. And this is just feedback. This isn't me complaining about how much the game sucks. This is just, this game has so much potential to be the game that we've all been waiting for. It just needs a little bit of push, a little bit of tweaking, and then we can get it there, right? So for me, personally, I think that there are resources in the game that should be exclusive to certain things. What I mean by that is, I think gold should be the resource that players use to enhance their gear. And it is. And that's great, right? You earn gold by selling pieces of gear, and then you spend that gold to enhance your gear. Circle of life, right? But what I don't like is that when you're leveling your heroes, why does this cost gold too? The experience to level up your heroes, the resource it costs to level up your heroes should be experience. It costs 58,119 experience to level your hero from 20 to 30, and that's fine. But why are we getting taxed 15,000 gold to do this also? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It feels like we're getting nickel and dimed. Now, if it was such that you had to adjust the amount of gold we receive as players so that the in-game economy doesn't get flooded with gold, I would be okay with that. Like, if you had to lessen the amount of gold we get to compensate for the lack of gold tax, I would be okay with that, because it would remove the feels bad feeling of getting taxed every time I want to invest in a hero. Like, that's a lot of gold just to, like, the fact that it costs 3,406,035 XP should be the cost to level from 1 to 60. Like, why are we getting taxed an extra 159,000 gold? That seems silly. And then to ascend our heroes, again, the resource to ascend our heroes should be these Aether Stones, right? Why are we getting taxed gold? The resource to upgrade our hero skills should be the hero skill upgrading resource. Why are we getting taxed gold? This feels like a very Plarium way of going about it, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't want to see it. It annoys me. It makes me feel like you're just trying to squeeze every last bit out of me. I don't like that at all. It feels dirty. Again, if that means you have to adjust the equations of the economy so we receive less gold to compensate for the fact that we're no longer getting taxed, I would prefer that, because it doesn't feel good to get taxed every time you want to do something. Like, I was just 6-starring my Guan Yu for the first time. And I was trying to make food. I was farming XP, and I was converting all my 1 stars into 2s, and then 2s into 3s, 3s into 4s, 4s into 5s. And I was running out of gold. I almost wasn't able to, like, I went out and I farmed the XP. I had plenty of XP, and then I started ranking them up, and like, oh wait, I'm running out of gold. I don't have enough gold to make these chickens to 6-star. And then I had to go out and farm gold. And now that I did that, I don't have any gold to level up my heroes. Like, why are you nickel and diming us? I don't like that. Find a way to design your game where we don't get taxed for level. Like, all that gold that I had sitting around got depleted, and now I don't have it to upgrade my artifacts. So it's like, I don't know. Like I said, it just feels like a very Plarium move, and I don't like it. It's like, I don't like the way this is going. And when summoning gets added to the game, are we going to get charged gold to crack our summoning stones? No. The summoning stones are the resource to summon heroes. The ascension stones are the resource to ascend our heroes. The XP is the resource to level up our heroes. There's one thing you got right. Well, not this one. You did get one thing right. Once I pay that, yeah, to rank it up doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost to promote. You got one thing right. Good job, guys. But everything else, just, it's not too late to be the hero we deserve, right? Like, I don't know, just does Awakening cost gold too? I don't even remember. I don't have any duplicates. I've already awakened all my heroes. But it shouldn't. The cost to awaken a hero should just be the duplicate of the hero. Like, what are we doing? That is like my one and only complaint. I have one more minor complaint, and it's mostly a me problem, not an overall game problem. And it's that when you're in game, in battle, the cooldown is misleading compared to what I'm used to. In Raid, if something says it's a 3-turn cooldown, that means you could use it once every 3 turns. In Godforge, it seems that a 3-turn cooldown means you use it, and then for your next 3 turns, it's on cooldown, which that makes sense, right? It makes sense, but mentally, it's a weird obstacle to overcome because it's not what I'm used to. I'm used to 3-turn cooldown means once every 3 turns. In Godforge, a 3-turn cooldown means once every 4 turns. So that's taking me a little while to get used to. But other than that, it's been a wonderful experience. I've had so much fun. It's been very rewarding, and I just can't wait for the full release. Like, 9 out of 10 right now for me. Right now, it's a 9 out of 10. If you remove that gold tax, that just feels like you're getting needled every time you try to do anything. It's just such a bad feeling. Find a way to design your game where you don't need to gold tax us every time we try to do anything. If you could remove that, then for me, it's a 10 out of 10. You'll never, well, maybe not never. You'll likely not hear another complaint from me ever again. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm currently filling out the feedback, and basically everything I've said just in this video, I've said in the survey too. But I just wanted to make this video for you, the viewers, because a lot of people have been asking me for my opinions and my thoughts on Godforge. Right now, it's a 9 out of 10. Just remove the gold tax, and you'll be a 10 out of 10. That's all you got to do for a perfect score. Who doesn't want a perfect score? I know I would. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you all in another video soon. But until next time, everyone, take care.